Have you ever wondered how is it to own a timeshare here in the Cayman Islands? Well, you will have the answer to that question right now because we're going to be talking to Christopher from Morritts. You have all the information you need to know about owning, buying a timeshare here in the Cayman Islands. Stay with us. Good morning, Cayman travelers. As I explained before, we're going to be talking today to Christopher Butcher, sales manager of Morritts Resort, and he had a lot of information about how and why you have to get a timeshare here in the Cayman Islands. With no further ado, good morning, Christopher, and thank you very much for accepting my invitation.
Morning, Michael. It's good to have you down here in East End, the best part of Cayman.
Great. I really love the East End side. Very underrated a little bit for visitors coming to the island. But yeah, we're gonna change that narrative very soon. So Christopher, please let us know what you are offering for the Cayman Island, for the Morritts on the timeshares matters.
So with vacation ownership, it works really well here in Grand Cayman. As most people looking online will see, Cayman is not a cheap place to come. Our price points are on the higher end of the market, which makes vacation ownership an amazing deal down here because our maintenance fees are a fraction of what it would cost to stay for a week down here. In fact, one night's stay is equivalent to a week's maintenance fee. So it makes sense to buy in. And you know, Cayman's a beautiful place. There's very limited inventory here in Cayman. So you're valuing your property for trading and going elsewhere. If you decided not to come to Cayman, which I don't know why you would, but if you did, has great trade value. So you can come here, you can stay at high-end quality on the beach properties and pay a fraction of what you're paying anywhere else on the island. Especially here in East End, you've got the great snorkeling, you have the kite surfing, we have all the water sport activities right here on site. We also have pickleball, tennis courts, gymnasium, mini golf. And there's so many facilities. We have the car rental across the road. We have Morritt Shopping Centre. We have 3 bars and restaurants. The Dock Bar, one of the only on-water bars on the island, which to sit out there and have lunch is spectacular. So we have a really fantastic resort here that you can be part of. And you can bring your family back to, you can bring your friends to, and come every year and stay in this little piece of paradise. And East End is special. Nothing against 7 Mile Beach is beautiful. But East End is a little bit like real Cayman, and how Cayman, even Caymanians, as I'm sure, Michael, you would agree, attest that this is how it used to be all over the island.
Okay, Christopher, one question. Why, I mean, if I want to buy here on a timeshare, what are my benefits?
So what happens, you buy a package. The package is a 99-year ownership. So it's a right to use a unit type. So that means you can buy a 1-bedroom. We have 2 pool areas and they are clustered around the pools. Even from them, it's a 3 to 4 minute walk to the beach. Or we have buildings that run along the beach and then you walk out onto the sand from those. So you buy a unit type. That's 1 week every year for 99 years. It's a floating week, so you don't have to come the same time of year, even though a lot of people, depending on where they're based in the US or Canada or even Europe, they tend to come the same times, but that's not a necessity. It gives you a flexibility. But you have that one-off initial cost that is in the purchase price. Then from then on, the benefit is, yeah, you're getting luxury accommodation whenever you want to come down every year in Cayman for a fraction of what you would pay in a hotel or a condominium. So it gives you that benefit, as well as you get the beautiful facilities we have down here at Morritts. They are all free to you to use. We give discounts on your ownership. So we actually have an agreement with Cayman Airways that incoming flights have a return discount with Cayman Airways. We have discounts with different services that we have here with Red Sail Sports, with Jack Scott's Liquor Store, with the boutique Lamar Spa as an owner, you get all those discounts as well as food and beverage on property. So when you're here, you get discounted food and beverage. All our units are fully equipped, they're fully appointed. So you've got full kitchens, so you don't have to go out. You can stay in the room, you can cook for yourself, or if you want, you can go and use one of our 3 restaurants or several other great eating facilities we have very close to the resort. So all these benefits would be yours, and you can come and bring the family for years to come.
Wonderful. So there's a lot of things that you can do when you come and stay here at the Morritts. I mean, being on the east side of the island, as I said before, it's very underrated, but there are wonderful, for example, the wonderful diving sites on this side of the island. Yeah. There are a lot of good attractions. We got Crissa Cave, we have the Mastic Trail. It feels like you're more connected with the nature. You are away from the overcrowded areas in 7 Mile and the Western districts, right? So this is very, very relaxing and family oriented on the side of the island. So
Grand Cayman is a very safe place as well. That's an added benefit here. But as you said, Michael, I mean, the East End, we've got Crystal Caves, Botanic Garden, Mastic Trail, and we have the dive boats leave right here. The snorkeling out the front of Morritt is some of the best snorkeling on island. I mean, lobster season, you see the Caymanians come down here because it's where they get all the good lobsters from. So fresh lobster during season as well. And the restaurants down here, I mean, we have Heritage Day, and East End's renowned that people drive from West Bay for Heritage Day in November to come and eat the food in East End, because East End is renowned for some great cooking. So if you want to see the real Cayman, you want to feel and experience nature firsthand, you want to be like you're in the Caribbean. Not, again, I don't want to knock 7 Mile because we all love 7 Mile Beach and it's a beautiful area. But you can find that type of environment on many places. But East End of Cayman is a unique experience.
That's it. And I also have seen a lot of guests from these resorts walking and jogging and running, doing exercise along the road, very safely, very easy. I mean, it's very good.
100%. I mean, we have eco tour, cycle rides. I mean, every morning, as you've just said, people are out running and walking. The traffic is so much lighter out here. And I mean, when you've got the eastern Christmas breezes, as we call them, coming in, it's cooler. You don't get the same humidity. Yet you've still got beautiful sunshine. So yeah, it's very idyllic. I'm so blessed to be out here. And when you're an East Ender, you tend not to go into town that often. You enjoy staying out here.
Yeah. So I know you guys are running a promotion now. Maybe that's only for locals. I mean, obviously, the locals, the one that can come for the presentation and they receive some treat.
Calls, because obviously on island it's easier for them to come out. We actually have a promotion that if they come and take a presentation and find out about how the timeshare and the vacation ownership works, we will actually give them a 2-night stay. It's in a 1-bedroom, so it sleeps 4 on the poolside, but they can take that anytime during the year, and that would be available to them. So that's a great promotion for them. For off-island guests, we offer, if you're here on island and you happen to see this, and you want to take a drive out east, we will give you a voucher to spend $100 at food and beverage, so you can enjoy a wonderful lunch on Mimi's Dock or in David's restaurant. So that's also an opportunity. If you want to find out about how you could come back and maybe use your finances more wisely, come out and see us. We will love to have you and show you around. There's no obligation. It's very laid back. The presentations here in Grand Cayman are certainly nothing like you would experience in other resorts, maybe Mexico or certain parts of the US. Here it's a very laid back. We have a wonderful product. We don't need to push it. It sells itself. So if you feel inclined to come out and head out east, we're more than welcome to see you. We're open 7 days a week. We're open from 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock. So if you fancy coming down and seeing us, please just pop by and say hello.
How visitors and anyone might be interested into knowing more details about this promotion or how buying timeshares here, they can contact you guys here. Which way they can find more information and get in touch with you?
So we have several areas. We have the website, which is www.morritts.com, and on there you can see all the different unit types and there's the contact details and promotions advertised. You, if on island, can ring 345 640 5932. That's 345 640 5932. That is a direct line to me here, and we can assist in booking you a presentation. So, or drop me an email, cbutcher, that's CBUTCHER, at Morritts, that's MORRITS.com. So cbutcher at morritts.com or 345 640 5932. We'd love to see you. It'd be a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Christopher, for giving us this presentation and allowing us to come to your house and to get this information out there so more people can be able to know exactly all the opportunities that you guys are sharing here, how they can win big with coming to the Cayman Islands or owning a piece of paradise here in the Cayman Islands. So that's very important for us. And again, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Michael, for allowing us to share the experience, which is our catchphrase. So yes, we love to share that experience, and thank you for that opportunity, Michael.
It was all pleasure. There you have, ladies and gentlemen. If you are thinking about how to get your hands on a piece of paradise, owning a timeshare at Morritt is a great opportunity for you to do so. So you don't need to invest a huge amount of money for claiming that you own something here on island. It's just a fraction of what you can get, and on top of that, you can enjoy this facility once a week every year for 99 years. I think it's gonna be more than we all kind of live, right? But well, this is very nice. It's very important, and you guys can't miss it. Okay, we know that planning a trip to the Cayman Islands could be overwhelming, especially with so many good options to choose from. But hey, you don't need to do it all by yourself. If you want help in planning your trip here to the Cayman Islands, feel free to contact Cayman Luxury Travel. We're gonna be more than happy to help you out free of charge to craft your entire itinerary from scratch to the time you return home and make you live your best experience here in our beautiful islands. Until next time, happy travels.